Day 1, I spawned in as Ben Tennyson right in the middle of a pitch-black forest. As soon as I started the game, a meteor appeared high in the sky and suddenly crashed right into the middle of the forest. This thing was a high-tech space pod, and what was about to come out of it would change my life forever. Without wasting any time, I immediately approached the pod to see what was contained inside, and the lid suddenly opened, revealing the treasure within. This thing looked like some kind of watch, green electricity and lights emanating all over it. Before I even knew what was happening, the watch suddenly flew into the air and lashed onto my wrist. I panicked, thinking my game was glitching out, and I started running and jumping all around the place. I couldn't throw the watch out of my inventory no matter what. Dude, this thing is like a parasite! It's stuck to my arm and it won't let go! Anyway now, wait a minute. Why did the ground start shaking all of a sudden? What's going on? Wait, something's approaching. A spaceship? Aliens are going to invade the Earth! With the arrival of the spaceship, the entire forest started shaking hard. Before I even knew what was happening, the ship finally landed on Earth, and its doors opened, revealing the owner of this space crew. Yes, these were aliens, but not just ordinary ones. This was Vilgax, and apparently, he was after something that was located on Earth.
Find the Omnitrix and bring it to me. I know it's here somewhere on Earth.
The Omnitrix? What are the odds this alien is talking about this space watch? Who wants to bet?
Aha, there it is. I see it. Quick, go and grab the Omnitrix from that kid's wrist.
Hey, wait! Shame on you for ganging up on a little kid like that.
Come on, hurry up.
No, hey! Yo! Dude, what was that damage? They're gonna fry me with their lasers. Man, I only have 3 hearts left. We gotta get out of here quick. I can't handle these aliens as a helpless kid. On days 2 through 4, I kept running through the forest, trying to shake off the aliens chasing me. Vilgax's soldiers were determined to take the Omnitrix from me and wouldn't leave me alone. However, what was about to happen next would change the course of events completely. The tides were about to turn. The stupid Omnitrix or whatever it is. Are they still coming? Yep, definitely coming. They really want to get their hands on this watch, huh? Okay, this isn't working. I need to hide somewhere. How about I hide behind this tree for a while? All right, good. I don't think they can find me here. Phew, I'm tired of running.
He was running this way. I saw him. He must be around here somewhere.
Oh no, it's only a matter of time before they find me. What do we do now? But wait a minute, why did this watch start beeping all of a sudden? Hey, stop it! You're gonna reveal my hiding spot! To stop the sounds, I smashed the Omnitrix, and suddenly, I was transformed into a weird-looking alien. My body was burning all over with flames, and I felt incredibly strong thanks to my modified DNA. Now, it was time to teach these aliens a lesson. Yo! That's what I call a cool alien. I can feel my veins being blasted with heat inside of me. Come at me, bro. Ugh. Oh, they're still shooting at me. All right, let's see what kind of powers this heat blast alien's got. Yo! Burning flames, huh? Time to rev up the fryers, boys. Well, maybe you guys should start carrying fire extinguishers instead of laser guns from now on. All right, just 1 alien left. Let's take care of this one too. And all right, done. We kind of might have destroyed this beautiful forest though. Oh well, it's still better than dying to these aliens. All right. Well, let's fly out of here before that Vilgax or whatever his name is sends more aliens. Wait, what happened? Why did I change back? And why did the watch start flashing red all of a sudden? Okay. Let's get out of here before those aliens catch me in my human form again. But, oh, come on, they're back at it again. Dude, if I just known this watch was time limited, I would've just flown away instead of fighting in the first place. They're shooting lasers again. Oh, wait, somebody's coming this way. Who is that?
Ben, I finally found you. Just stay back. I'll take care of these aliens.
Oh no, here they come! Grandpa, don't let them get here! Aha, that's it! Grandpa, why are you carrying a laser gun though?
Oh, Ben, what did you do to the forest? Can't even leave you alone for 5 minutes. You started the whole forest fire.
I think we got a bigger problem here than the fire. The forest is engulfed in flames. Where are we gonna run now?
Hey man, get in, hurry, let's go!
And just like that, we jumped into Grandpa Max's RV and started driving away from the aliens. No matter how hard the aliens tried to catch up to us, their efforts were in vain. Our RV was so fast, and there was no way they could get their hands on me now. On days 5 through 11, I traveled far away from the aliens along with Grandpa Max and Gwen. After driving for a while, we decided to have a break in a safe location to have a small meeting. It wasn't really hard to understand that Grandpa Max was experienced with aliens. I had some important questions to ask him about the Omnitrix.
Alright, Ben, hold out your arm over here. Let me take a closer look at the Omnitrix.
Grandpa Max, you seem to know a thing or two about aliens. Tell me, what's the purpose of this watch? Why is Vilgax after it?
Actually, it wouldn't be wrong to call that thing on your wrist some sort of an intergalactic weapon. I got something right here that'll answer all your questions. Alright, come closer, kids. I'm gonna have you listen to an important message from an old friend of mine. He's no ordinary friend, though. He's the creator of the Omnitrix.
Hello, Max. I'm here with some important news. My research on our brand new weapon has finally paid off. I've named this device you see in my hand the Omnitrix. This thing contains dozens of alien DNA samples and allows you to use them as you wish. This weapon must not fall into the wrong hands. That's why I'm assigning it to your DNA and sending it to the Earth. Anyway, that was pretty much it. Stay safe.
Since the Omnitrix is assigned specifically to my DNA, it must have accepted yours too as a close match, Ben. We're related after all.
Oh, in that case, sorry for stealing your watch, Grandpa. Wait a minute! What was that sound?
Danger must be nearby. We have to leave, kids.
And just like that, Grandpa Max, Gwen, and I jumped back into the RV. Before Vilgax could get their hands on the Omnitrix and destroy us, we had to destroy him instead. So, hoping to find and defeat him, we headed towards the direction of the sounds of the explosions. New dangers were ahead. On days 12 through 20, we searched for Vilgax in the area where the sounds were coming from. Though, when we discovered the source of the sounds, we couldn't see Vilgax anywhere. A completely different kind of trouble was awaiting us. I don't see Vilgax's ship or anything like that around here. Well then, who could have blown this place up?
Help! Help me! Alien!
Huh? Another alien? This alien must be the one who trashed this place. And now he's cornered that kid to bully him. Ha! Nobody's bullying anyone when I'm around here. Heat blast, time to come out. But why isn't this watch working? Hey, come on! It's not the time to break Omnitrix. Did the cooldown not finish or something? How am I supposed to deal with this alien without turning into heat blast? Oh, the alien noticed us! He's coming this way! Suddenly, Grandpa Max leaped forward to protect us, but the alien knocked him down with a single swing of his arm. Gwen, on the other hand, tried to use her magic powers on the alien, but it was no use. With Gwen getting out of the way, the alien suddenly started attacking me too. Punches were coming from left and right, one after the other, and I was dodging them by ducking and weaving around. But eventually, one of the punches came in contact with the Omnitrix, causing the watch to go haywire. Though, this wasn't actually a bad thing as I thought. Right after the watch flashed red for a few seconds, I suddenly found myself transformed into a similar alien to the one that just attacked me. Apparently, the Omnitrix absorbed the alien's DNA and turned me into 4 arms. Yo! I wasn't expecting that! I'm massive! 4 arms are always better than 2, right? Oh, wait! Hey! The alien's back at it again! Hey, alien! Let me give you a demo as to how to throw punches properly. Yo! Look how I sent him flying! Oh, wait, he's trying to get up. Let's finish him off before he recovers and attacks us again. All right, here we go. Yeah! 4 Arms Airlines wishes you a pleasant flight, alien. With that, I emerged victorious from this battle, and I dealt the final blow to the alien to finish him off. Right after the action-packed fight, my watch started flashing red once more. My time was up. I again turned back into a human. Meanwhile, Grandpa Max and Gwen took the kid who was in danger with them. It was time to leave. So, we jumped back into our RV and hit the road once again to drop off the kid we just saved somewhere else. On days 21 through 32, we went to a safer place to plan our next move against Vilgax. However, what was about to happen next would create a completely different problem for us besides Vilgax. The kid that we just saved wasn't as innocent as we thought.
Thanks for saving me, Ben. What you did back there was amazing. My name's Kevin, by the way.
Oh, nice to meet you, Kevin. But don't tell people about the space watch on my wrist, all right? It's gotta stay as a secret.
Oh, all right. I won't tell anyone. Well, since we're sharing secrets here, let me share one of mine with you too. All right, watch this.
Right after saying that, Kevin turned to the iron block standing nearby. With him holding out his arm, I couldn't believe what just happened. Kevin suddenly absorbed the material from the iron block, coating his arm completely in metal. At first, I was extremely excited to have such a special friend like Kevin by our side. However, I was totally unaware of the evil plans Kevin had in his mind. Trouble was near. Yo, Kevin? Turns out you got some of your own tricks too. Looks like we're gonna be good friends. What do you say?
Of course, no doubt about that at all. All right, now it's your turn. Hand me your watch so that I can take a closer look.
I don't think that's a good idea, Kevin. Besides, the watch doesn't even come off my wrist. You can't take it.
Come on, it'll be fine. I just want to play with the buttons for a bit, that's it. Don't be shy. Hold out your arm, friend.
Just then, despite my warnings, Kevin insisted on touching the Omnitrix and suddenly tried to absorb the energy within for himself. However, this turned out to be the mistake of his life. The DNA samples he absorbed from the Omnitrix turned him into a hideous hybrid alien. And the worst part? He couldn't change back to his old self anymore. He was no longer human.
Huh? No, what did you do to me? You turned me into this ugly beast. You liar.
Dude, I didn't lie to you or anything. I told you not to touch the Omnitrix, didn't I? You should have listened, friend.
I can't even change back. I'll make you pay for this.
Hey, yo, get back! Stay away from me! So we're gonna play like that, huh? All right, then I guess you wouldn't mind if I called Forearms here to join us. Come on, come at me, bro. Let's see what you got. Not so tough anymore, huh, Kevin?
I'm gonna burn you to ashes.
He's using my own powers against me. Well, since you became an alien, Kevin, then I guess it's time to send you where you actually belong. Space! Yeah! Oh, come on! Come here, you! Just then, Grandpa took out a portal gun out of nowhere and fired it right behind Kevin. The portal sucked Kevin in as expected, but it was also pulling us in too. Despite all our efforts, we couldn't resist the portal's force. And just like Kevin, we entered right in and disappeared from sight. We were now off to space. On days 33 through 41, we traveled inside the portal and found ourselves on a completely different planet in the middle of space. Right after coming to my senses, I immediately stood up and started looking around to make sense of what was going on. And there he was, Kevin. I could see him right in front of me. He was flying on the planet's horizon, trying to get away from us as fast as he could. Aha, there he is! I see him! He's trying to fly away! Grandpa Max, Gwen, quick! Hurry up, we gotta go after him! Kevin is an extremely dangerous alien now. We can't just let him get away! Come on, come on! Wait! Huh? Who's that?
At last, we found you, kid. Vilgax has been looking for you everywhere. The bounty on you is gonna make us rich.
Bounty? Vilgax put a bounty out to capture me and claim the Omnitrix for himself? Alien bounty hunters are after me! Alright then, so be it. Forearms seems to be the perfect man for the job. Here it comes! Forearms! But, a wild mutt? What? Okay, alright, whatever. Let's see if we can scratch these bounty hunters with my massive claws. Actually, Wild Mutt doesn't seem to be too bad after all. His claws could do some decent damage. What the? Now that hurt! The guy literally grew diamond spikes right off the ground! The bounty hunter's diamond spikes were strong. He was giving me a hard time during our fight. As if that wasn't enough, this time, he suddenly turned his hand into a giant diamond spike instead and pounced right at me. When he made contact though, the spike accidentally hit my Omnitrix, and the force of the resulting explosion sent us both flying high up in the air. My Omnitrix went haywire once more, just like with Forearms earlier. With that, the Omnitrix did its thing, and I suddenly found myself transformed into the same alien as the bounty hunter. This new alien I just unlocked was about to gain me an unexpected new ally very soon. Another new alien, huh? With my new thick diamond head, I can smash that guy right on the ground with a single headbutt.
No, wait a minute. How's that even possible? My race went extinct long ago.
Hey, come on! Stop yapping and fight me, bounty hunter!
Tetrax, why did you stop? Keep going, you fool.
No, I can't attack my own kind.
I told you to keep going, or else I'll take you to Vilgax along with them.
Go tell that squid face that he can have my diamond spikes for breakfast.
The bounty hunters are fighting each other! What's going on?
Vilgax won't be happy about this. You chose the wrong side, Tetrax.
Weird. Why did this guy suddenly start protecting us all of a sudden? Hey, look, buddy, you better explain what's going on here right now!
Well, what you heard is true. Vilgax put a bounty on your head, but seeing you like this changed my mind about this whole situation. I'm the only one left alive from my planet, and seeing you like this reminded me of who I once was. Anyway, we can continue our conversation on my ship, if you may. It's not safe out here.
And just like that, we accepted Tetrax's invitation and started following him off to his ship. Turning into Diamond Head was unexpected, but it actually paid off. We gained a new ally against Vilgax. As soon as we boarded Tetrax's ship, we took off and disappeared into the depths of space. On days 42 through 50, we hung around inside Tetrax's ship while cruising through space. As the ship was floating around, Tetrax was telling us interesting facts about his past. Alrighty, Tetrax, thanks for having us in your ship. This place is actually pretty spacious, cannot complain. Now tell me, you said you were the only survivor from your planet. What does that have to do with Vilgax?
The truth is, I'm the one who helped Vilgax destroy my planet. I betrayed my own people out of pure selfishness. That day, Vilgax attacked our planet, and no one knew about it beforehand, except me. Our plan was just for Vilgax to grab the Petropia backup crystal, nothing more. And that's pretty much what initially happened. But once Vilgax got what he wanted, he went further. He demanded that my people bow down to him. And of course, they opposed Vilgax's nonsense demands. So, he used the power of the crystal I handed him myself to destroy my planet, to assert his dominance. With the power of the crystal, my planet can be restored. That's why I've been working for Vilgax for a while, to steal the crystal when the time comes.
Wow, that's actually quite a sad story, Tetrax. Price of your betrayal seems to have been heavy. But don't worry, friend. When we defeat Vilgax, you can get your crystal back and restore your planet along with your friends. Alright, so let's do, what's happening to the ship? Our conversation was cut short by the ship's alarm system activating. This was Vilgax, and he was approaching us with his massive ship full speed. By the time we realized what was going on, it was already too late. Vilgax attached his ship on top of ours, and his soldiers were being deployed one after the other. No, we're under attack! Tetrax, we gotta get out of here now! No, it's too late! Vilgax's soldiers are already aboard the ship!
Ben Tennyson, surrender! Vilgax is waiting for you.
How about saying that to Diamond Head instead? Beware, something might poke you guys. Alright, here it comes! What the? A new alien again? I'd be surprised if I actually turned into what I wanted for once. Alright, whatever. Let's see what this new alien is all about. Here I come! Hey, what the? What's going on? Yo! What was that? I literally tore through the place like lightning with my speed. Oh, more aliens are coming. Let's take care of them real quick like this. Whoosh! That's it.
Got used to using the watch, Ben Tennyson? But that changes nothing. You're still just a kid.
What the? No, I got electrified! I can't move! And just like that, Vilgax caught me off guard, and I collapsed to the ground with the impact of the electricity traveling through my veins. Just then, Vilgax started carrying me over his shoulder towards his ship. Meanwhile, my friends tried to stop him, but their efforts were in vain. Vilgax's soldiers were blocking them from reaching Vilgax. They were completely surrounded. In the meantime, Vilgax already got me off Tetrax's ship. In the blink of an eye, we boarded his ship instead and disappeared into the void of space. On days 51 through 64, I was held captive inside Vilgax's ship. When the effect of the electric weapon wore off, I found myself right inside Vilgax's laboratory. I was strapped to an experiment table, hands and arms tied, and Vilgax was about to perform his evil experiments on me soon. Vilgax, what is this? What do you think you're doing? Untie these straps so that I can show you what I've got.
Foolish child. You should have handed the Omnitrix over to me yourself when I first came to the Earth. But no, you had to take your chances, didn't you?
Dude, don't you realize you're wasting your time? You can't get the Omnitrix off my wrist. This watch is registered to my DNA, remember?
Don't worry, I've got something lined up for that too. This procedure might hurt a little, so the less you move, the sooner it'll be over.
Huh? What the? What's with the giant robotic arms? Hey, let go of my arm! No, I'm taking damage! Are you trying to kill me or what, man? Are you out of your mind?
Don't worry, it'll all be over soon. Wait, what's going on with the machine?
Wait. Oh, the machine broke. I told you couldn't get the Omnitrix off my wrist. You should have listened, dude.
How's that even possible? I'd planned everything.
Just then, our ship shook with the impact of a sudden explosion. Before we even knew what was happening, the laboratory door suddenly got destroyed, and Tetrax, Grandpa Max, and Gwen entered the laboratory. My friends arrived just in time. Vilgax's plans were ruined. Oh, my family's here! Haha, Vilgax, you are so screwed now. Aha! Straps are gone too! Nice! So, you really want to play with the Omnitrix that much, huh, Vilgax? Then it's my pleasure to introduce you to Forearms. Alright, come at me, bro!
No!
The alarm started blaring. The other aliens must be coming this way. Alright. Let them come through. I've got enough arms for all of them. As soon as I said that, I found myself transformed back into my human form. Vilgax's experiments damaged my Omnitrix, and the watch was constantly malfunctioning. Our plan changed. We couldn't fight the aliens without the Omnitrix. So, we immediately started running and left the laboratory in a rush before Vilgax got up again. Just as we were heading towards the exit to leave the ship, I stumbled upon something very interesting. The thing Tetrax was trying to get his his hands on for a long time was standing right in front of me on a table. It was the Petropia backup crystal, the exact crystal Tetrex told me about the other day. Before leaving the ship, I didn't forget to take it with me and immediately headed for the exit. However, there was a problem. My Omnitrix was broken because of Vilgax, and we needed to fix it. I literally had no idea as to how I was going to do that though. On days 65 through 77, Grandpa Max brought us to another planet to fix my broken Omnitrix. This wasn't like just any other ordinary planet though. This was Galvin Prime. The creator of the Omnitrix, Azimuth, lived here. After all, the Omnitrix was created with advanced alien technology, and the only person who could fix it was the person who invented it, right? Tetrex, thanks for dropping us off here. I'll never forget the favors you did for us. I hope you can rebuild your planet with that Petropia backup crystal and reunite with your people.
I hope so too. It was good fighting alongside you, Tennyson. Take care. And don't forget, you now have an intergalactic alien friend. You can come to me whenever you're in trouble.
Alright, let's focus on our mission now. If I'm not mistaken, like Grandpa Max said, Azimuth should be living in this massive tower. It's obvious from the logo on it anyway, right? Well then, let's stop messing around. We need to meet Azimuth as soon as possible. Where do we go? Where do we go? Aha! There! I see the door! That must be Azimuth's room. How do we open this thing though? Alright, there. And yes! Azimuth is standing right there! Well, this guy's size is a bit smaller than I expected. I hope it's the opposite for his brain though. Azimuth, I finally got to meet you. Grandpa Max said you could fix the Omnitrix. Is that right?
Yes, perhaps I can fix it, but I won't.
What? What do you mean you won't? Are you out of your mind? I can't defeat Vilgax without the watch.
You've already caused enough trouble using that watch yourself. The Omnitrix was designed for Max Tennyson, not for you.
Look, I know. This watch doesn't belong to me. I'm aware of that. But now is not the time to talk about this. If we don't stop Vilgax before it's too late, you will eventually incur the wrath of Vilgax too. Just so you know.
Like I give a dang. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
With Azimuth saying that, loud explosions started going off right outside the tower, and the whole building started shaking. To find out the source of the sounds, we immediately rushed to the window, and what we saw there showed how right I was with what I just said moments ago. This was Vilgax's ship, and he started attacking the entire planet. The aliens deployed by Vilgax were firing missiles at all the buildings around the tower. His goal was clear. He followed us all the way here, and by burning this place to the ground, he was planning to force us to give him the Omnitrix ourselves. We had to intervene immediately, or neither Azimuth nor his planet will be left standing. Azimuth, didn't I tell you? Look what happened now! I said this would affect you too! Vilgax is attacking your planet!
Ben's right, Azimuth. You should reconsider your decision. Look, I know, Ben might be a little inexperienced, but he's still a Tennyson. You can count on him. Besides, it doesn't look like you have any other choice. It's either your pride or your planet.
Yeah, fine. Alright, don't make me regret doing this. Hold out your arm, kid.
And just like that, with me holding out my arm, Azimuth started tinkering with the Omnitrix using his tiny fingers and massive brain. After meddling with the watch for a while, the process was finally complete. The Omnitrix wasn't flashing red and giving errors anymore. It was working just fine again. However, Azimuth's work didn't stop there. He did more than just fix the watch.
Alright, there it is. The Omnitrix is now fully unlocked. It should be much better than before.
Yo, unlocked? Does this mean I can turn into anything I want?
Enough talk. Go on, save my planet.
On days 78 through 87, we ran outside of the tower and started defending the planet against Vilgax's aliens. It wouldn't be an exaggeration at all to say the planet was in complete chaos. The place was overflowing with Vilgax's soldiers. It was time to use my brand new Omnitrix and save Azimuth's planet from Vilgax's attack. Oh man, there was actually quite a lot of them. Is my Omnitrix gonna be enough to handle all these aliens?
You underestimate the power of the Omnitrix, Ben. Come on, stop yapping and hit the watch with all your might.
Just like Grandpa Max said, I smashed the Omnitrix with all I had and suddenly found myself transformed into a massive alien called Way Big. Azimuth wasn't actually kidding. He removed the limits of the Omnitrix, and now I could access the thousands of alien DNAs inside. Vilgax's soldiers were about to be squashed. Yo, dude, what is that? I became massive. Look, I'm literally crushing the aliens with my foot. They're dying like little ants. Wait, what the? Am I seeing some flying aliens coming right here? I may not be able to crush these ones with my foot this time. Hey! Shoo! Buzzing around like flies. Well, their lasers can't hurt me all right, but they're still really annoying. They're blocking my vision. If only I had a fly swatter right now. I'd love to smack you all down for fun. Aha! The aliens are dying one by one!
We got you covered, Ben. Don't worry. Just go and find Vilgax.
Turns out Grandpa Max and Gwen were shooting the aliens from down there! Nice, nice! Okay, alright, but I don't see Vilgax around here. Aha! I see him! There he is! But he's carrying a nuclear bomb or something in his hand. We need to stop him before he does something crazy. Let's go! I need to get to Vilgax as fast as possible, so I smashed my Omnitrix once more, and this time turned into Cannon Bolt. I rolled like a wheel with all my speed, and found myself next to Vilgax in literal seconds. I don't know what you're after, Vilgax, but whatever it is, you can be sure it's gonna fail.
Oh, hello, Ben Tennyson. I see you've gotten stronger. I'm impressed. But being strong alone won't save you this time.
Huh, I'll show you. Are you still gonna be able to talk like that after I run you over like a car?
Nuh-uh. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Tennyson. Come one step closer and I'll blow up this bomb. I'll destroy the entire galaxy along with myself.
30 seconds to self-destruction.
What? No, stop! Are you crazy? Stop that thing!
Either you give me the Omnitrix or I'll blow up the entire galaxy. Your time's running out.
Oh, no, I can't let that happen! I have to destroy the bomb! What is this bomb made out of? I can't touch it at all! I keep bouncing back! I needed a useful alien if I wanted to stop Vilgax's bomb before it exploded. So, I started smashing the Omnitrix repeatedly, searching for the right alien. After constantly transforming into aliens for a while, I found an interesting one at last. This was Alien X. However, while doing all this, my 30 seconds ran out, and the bomb suddenly exploded! As a last resort, I held out my hand and tried to use whatever special power I had. Other kinds of realms awaited me. On days 88 through 99, I was teleported to a space-like environment, finding myself drifting in a boundless void. But this place wasn't actually space itself. It was the space of my own mind. The mask-like figures standing before me were the representatives of the voices inside my head. Wasn't I just on Galvin Prime a minute ago? When did I even get teleported here? Who are you guys? Where am I?
I'm Serena, the voice of love and compassion.
And I am Bellicus, the symbol of rage and aggression.
Okay, good to know, but dude, what's that got to do with me anyway? What am I doing here?
Well, you're gonna tell us that. You must have made a decision so important as Alien X that you needed to come here and discuss it with us.
Huh, well, I guess she must be talking about me stopping Vilgax's bomb. All I did was prevent the galaxy from being destroyed, that's all.
Oh, that's truly tragic. We must definitely help him, Bellicus.
Help? Why should we even bother helping these primitive creatures? Let them face whatever consequences they have coming. They're the ones who got themselves into trouble anyway.
No! Humans didn't get themselves into trouble. This is all Vilgax and his greed's fault. Why should the entire galaxy pay the price for the greed of a squid-faced alien? My words must have convinced Bellicus and Serena, because just then, the two mystical figures glanced at each other, suddenly making magical particles start emanating all around me. Before I even knew what was happening, I suddenly found myself back on Galvin Prime once again. Unlike what happened on Galvin Prime moments ago, Vilgax's bomb didn't actually explode. Everything was standing intact in one piece. Apparently, the two mystical figures changed the course of events in our galaxy for my favor. Thanks to them, Vilgax's bomb malfunctioned, and all his plans were ruined.
What? No! Ben Tennyson, what did you do? How did my bomb get deactivated all of a sudden?
Looks like you've reached the end of the line, Vilgax.
No, I'm not going anywhere without a fight.
Alright, so be it. Come at me, bro. I'm gonna take you down the old-fashioned way, Vilgax. Remember forearms? Here it comes. Yeah! Let's throw a punch too. Yeah! Now it's time to run you over like a car. My fun kinda got spoiled earlier, remember? Oh wait, he got back up, and now he started shooting at me. Okay, since you're shooting from afar like a coward, then I guess it's time for you to meet Stinkfly. Here comes the burning acid. Looks like you're sweating a bit, Vilgax. You must be stinking so bad right now. How about I give you a quick shower with an acid rain? Well, you obviously needed to dry off after taking a shower, right, Vilgax? But don't you worry, XLR8 Dry Cleaning Services will dry you off right away. Can't touch this. You squid-faced turtle!
You're fast, I'll give you that. But not fast enough. Haha, gotcha. Such a pity the Omnitrix is a toy in the hands of a child like you.
I'd love to stay and chat with you here, Vilgax, but I'm out of here. Bye!
No, come back here, stop! I'll crush you like a tiny ant. Ha! You picked the wrong alien, Tennyson!
Oh, really? Then let me choose the right one real quick, Vilgax. Wouldn't want to let you down. Well, Squidface, tell me, who's small now, huh?
No, no, stay away from me!
Now it's your turn to be crushed like an ant. Here you go.
No!
That's it. Squashed and gone. Alrighty then. Click the video on the screen if you want to watch more. I love you guys. Gazer out. Peace. Like and subscribe.